What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, the person who in Chapter 1 started following different rifts around the island, calling it the Rift Chasers event, and in today's video, I'm here to talk about the crack on the island, and I don't know if calling it the butt crack event is really an appropriate term for this video, but if you're someone who watched the previous upload and some of the previous leaks and everything, you know there's a giant hand that's supposed to come out of the ground around Ruin Rills, and it was something that was supposed to happen based on leaks and everything yesterday, but never actually ended up happening. And after that, a lot of hype for the actual event was lost. You know, a lot of people were like, well, now I don't really care about it too much, but at the same time we started to get actual updates in the game of what's been going on here, and we have a slight timeline that could potentially be real or could potentially be delayed once again of when the crack should actually summon the hand out of the ground. So without stalling, let's go ahead and run over here, grab some shields and everything else, because this is a bot lobby, and show you guys what's been happening, because there have been some slight changes. One of the changes you'll notice right away as we get over here is steam is coming off of the cracks. Now this is only on the first and second crack right now, but on top of the steam we also have magma flowing in. I mean, you can't actually take damage by standing on this, but you can see right here we got magma all the way up through the crack, going all the way down here, all the way towards the middle, but there's nothing kind of going on in the middle right now. We have magma going all through there with steam and everything else as well, and we have 3 unmagmaed cracks over on the edges, right? You got that one, and that one. Well, it appears that we will be seeing magma actually fill up these other cracks later down the line. According to the actual dates that have been spotted and, you know, calculated by FN Assist over on Twitter, the third crack, which is this one right here, should be around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, so in around 3 hours from when I'm recording this video. Fourth one should be around 3 a.m. Eastern time on March 2nd. The fifth crack right here should be around 12 p.m. Eastern time on March 2nd, and then the actual hand, you know, teasing us from the battle bus and everything else, should be around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time on March 2nd, and then the hand should actually emerge around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern time on March 2nd as well. So we have a lot of different days and a lot of different times for everything to actually go down here, but it is very interesting to see how we should be seeing the hand and everything else emerging tomorrow on Saturday. And it does make a little bit more sense for it to be around 2 p.m. Eastern time, because that was when the event actually started, and it makes sense for the hand to actually emerge during a time when people are going to be off of work and everything else, and they'll have more likelihood of a free time to hop in game to see the actual animation go down. I mean, as you guys saw in the previous video, we actually went up to the crack and we kept watching it every hour. We're like, guys, it's gonna happen, and nothing actually happened. So it's like, why should we even believe you guys right now, right? Why should we think about this and actually agree with everything going on here? Well, first things first, if you actually notice, the crack in the middle here is bigger than it was before. It was actually smaller when it first spawned in, but on top of that, it doesn't appear like it needs to grow anymore. I mean, if you look over there, you got magma and steam coming up, and it appears to be on that few earthquake shaking timer now like it was before, and in a few hours, if you guys check around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, if you see magma and steam start coming up from this third crack right here, that is most likely a nod to, hey, the times are right and you can expect to see this hand arrive tomorrow at around 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. So it's definitely something to keep in your radar and keep in mind as we go through everything, because we are getting very, very close to actually seeing the hand in the game and being able to hit the different chains on it to drop down Pandora's box. Now, the second part of the video is going to be a little bit of an extra leak for those who are kind of, you know, interested in the back end part of Fortnite and, you know, what's going on with the hand, because there was something I haven't really talked about that is going to be happening when the actual box drops from the sky. So, you know, I'll give you a few seconds to actually leave the video if you want to, drop a like, do whatever you want to do, but if you're gone, then you're gone. And with that said, once we actually break all 5 of the chains on this box and we drop the box down from the sky, and when it opens up, it will actually have a vortex that'll actually occur from it. You know, this is the tornado and everything else we've seen before, but it won't move around the island, right? It will stay just coming out of the chest, and it'll be a very interesting tornado. Now, the reason I called it a vortex is because it reuses tons of files from the nano vortex from before, which was that chrome tornado we've had before, but this one isn't going to give you the chrome effect or anything. This one is just going to be kind of like a stationary normal tornado, but it will be red when it actually appears from the ground, and it will have hands coming out of it, right? So there will be tons of hands coming out of this tornado. You will be able to get cars picked up by it. You will be able to get sucked in the air with glider redeploy and all that stuff by this tornado, and it will just kind of be like a temporary rotation spot once the box actually drops from the sky, but it will end up dropping from the sky, because if you guys have paid attention in previous videos, I talked about the fact that they can add damage and multipliers and everything else. So regardless of how much we might want to decide, hey, what if the team just decided to not destroy this actual box, it will be destroyed, because they have different ways of modifying the health, modifying tons of values, and modifying how much damage we're actually doing to the thing on the island. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed enjoyed today's video. Hope it got you excited for us to potentially watch the hand actually emerge live in game this Saturday. And you know, if it doesn't launch, then I guess there's just more videos where you're gonna watch a butt crack in the Fortnite island just kind of fart every hour, right? I mean, it's basically kind of gone down here. But until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes later with another upload. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and peace out.